Hello and welcome back to Time Affairs. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on all our insightful content. In today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about books of all time, The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. This book is more than just a guide. It's a manual on understanding and leveraging power. Greene's powerful ideas have sparked intense debates and controversies, but he has stuck to his principles, and that's exactly what makes this book both fascinating and controversial. Now, if you've ever wondered how power operates in the business world, or how some individuals seem to always have the upper hand, the 48 Laws of Power offers profound insights into just that. It's all about mastering strategies that amplify your influence, whether in the corporate world, your personal life, or any power dynamic. And today, we're going to break down those 48 laws in a way that's easy to digest and impactful for you. Purpose of the video. Now, some of these laws might seem quite bold or even controversial to you. They're not all about being kind or cooperative. Some of them are rooted in human nature, manipulation, and real-world tactics. But we're here to explore them, not to judge. So don't take offense. Just absorb the knowledge and consider how you might use them to gain more control and success in your own life. Take a moment to understand the essence of the 48 Laws of Power. These laws are a compilation of strategies, psychological insights, and tactical maneuvers that can help you increase your influence. They cover everything from how to navigate power struggles, to how to assert dominance, to how to avoid being undermined. It's a playbook for gaining and maintaining power, whether in the boardroom, in politics, or even in social circles. Before we get into the meat of these laws, I just want to remind you that the world of power isn't all sunshine and rainbows. It's about understanding human behavior at a deeper level. Some of these tactics are meant to give you a competitive edge, and yes, they can be ruthless. But that's the reality of how the world operates, and the 48 Laws of Power doesn't shy away from that fact. Now, whether you agree with all of Greene's ideas or not, there's no denying the practical value of this book in the corporate world. CEOs, entrepreneurs, and influential leaders around the globe swear by it. And today, we're going to break it all down for you. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and stay tuned as we walk you through these 48 powerful laws. Law number 1. Never outshine the master. In any workplace, organization, or field of life, it's crucial to understand the hierarchy and always respect your superior. While it may seem tempting to flaunt your talents and abilities, doing so can create unnecessary tension. Greene suggests that if you make your boss or mentor feel more competent than they really are, you position yourself as an asset. This subtle approach not only boosts their confidence, but also secures your place as their trusted ally, ensuring that your power grows without resistance. Law number 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Greene warns against placing blind trust in your friends, especially those who claim to be your closest companions. Friends can easily become envious, leading to betrayal when the right opportunity arises. On the other hand, enemies often have much to prove. They work harder to gain your trust, making them more reliable allies. Understanding your enemy's strengths and weaknesses can also work in your favor. The lesson here is that while friends may be loyal, enemies often push you to work harder and stay vigilant, thus becoming valuable assets in the pursuit of power. Law number 3. Conceal your intentions. When you're working toward a goal, it's wise to keep your plans and intentions concealed. Revealing too much about what you're doing gives others the chance to prepare against you. By keeping people in the dark about your true intentions, you create an element of surprise, which keeps them off balance and unable to act against you until it's too late. This law encourages strategic secrecy, allowing you to move ahead without giving your rivals a chance to interfere with your progress. Law number 4. Always say less than necessary. Words are powerful, but they can also betray you. When you speak too much, you expose yourself to unnecessary scrutiny and leave room for criticism. Powerful individuals are often measured in their words, speaking only when necessary. By saying less, you control the conversation and prevent others from using your own words against you. This law underscores the importance of silence as a powerful tool in maintaining influence and keeping others uncertain about your true intentions. Law number 5. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Your reputation is your most valuable asset. A strong reputation can elevate you, whereas a tarnished one can diminish your power. It is essential to protect your reputation at all costs, even going as far as addressing potential threats before they have the chance to affect your image. By proactively defending your reputation and using it as a shield, you maintain control over how others perceive you, and by extension, your power. Law number 6. Court attention at all costs. In the world of power dynamics, visibility is key. The more attention you receive, the more power you can accumulate. Greene emphasizes the importance of standing out from the crowd. Whether it's through bold actions, mystery, or strategic moves, you need to create intrigue around your persona. Drawing attention doesn't necessarily mean being flashy, but it involves presenting yourself in a way that others cannot ignore. In a world full of distractions, maintaining a strong presence ensures that people focus on you and, more importantly, what you're capable of. Law number 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Why waste time doing things that others can do just as well? This law focuses on leveraging the skills and talents of others to do your work. By delegating tasks effectively, you save time and energy for more important matters, while your subordinates do the groundwork. The key, however, is to always ensure that you receive the credit for the final outcome. This positions you as the mastermind and reinforces your leadership and influence. Law number 8. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. Instead of chasing opportunities or people, make them come to you. Greene advises controlling the situation by setting traps and using bait. By making people come to you, you maintain control of the power dynamics. This law suggests that you should never appear desperate or eager for approval. Instead, create curiosity and allow others to approach you. Once they do, you can use your influence to guide the situation in your favor, ensuring that you are always in the driver's seat. Law number 9. Win through your actions, never through arguments. Winning an argument may give you a temporary victory, but it doesn't create lasting power. Actions are far more persuasive than words. Greene stresses that, rather than relying on convincing people with your arguments, you should show them your worth through concrete actions. What you do speaks volumes about your capability and influence, and it's these actions that win others over, not debates or verbal conflicts. Law number 10. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Negativity can be contagious. Greene advises that you should avoid surrounding yourself with people who are consistently unhappy or unlucky. Their negative energy can drag you down, affecting your mindset, focus, and overall success. Instead, seek out positive, successful individuals who will inspire and uplift you. The people you associate with have a direct impact on your well-being and success, so choose wisely to stay on the path of growth and power. Law number 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. Power lies in dependence. If others need you, they will rely on you, giving you leverage in your relationships. Greene suggests that you should always ensure that people around you need your expertise or assistance in some way. The moment they become independent, they may no longer view you as valuable. By making sure that people depend on you for something, you maintain your influence and control over them, ensuring your continued relevance. Law number 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. One well-placed act of honesty or generosity can disarm even the most cautious person. Greene explains that selective honesty is a powerful tool in building trust. By showing vulnerability or being openly generous at the right time, you can lower the defenses of those around you, making it easier to manipulate or control them later. A single honest or generous gesture can make people believe in your integrity, even if the rest of your actions are less than honest. Law number 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude. When you ask someone for help, don't do so from a place of charity. People are more likely to assist you when they see a personal benefit. Greene advises that when you make a request, frame it in a way that appeals to the other person's self-interest. By offering something in return, or showing how helping you will benefit them, you increase your chances of receiving assistance. People are motivated by their own needs and desires, not by feelings of mercy or gratitude. Law number 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy. In order to navigate the power game effectively, you need to understand those around you. Greene suggests that one of the most effective ways to gain insight into people is to pose as a friend while secretly gathering information. By asking the right questions and learning their weaknesses, you position yourself to outmaneuver them when the time comes. Knowing others' vulnerabilities gives you the upper hand, allowing you to make more strategic decisions and safeguard your own interests. Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. If you want to defeat your enemy, don't just bring them down. Make sure they are completely annihilated. A half-defeated enemy is still a threat, and they might rise again for revenge. Once you've begun to suppress them, don't hold back. Continue to apply pressure, leaving no room for retaliation. Ensure their destruction is absolute to protect yourself from future harm. Key point: never give your enemy a chance to recover or retaliate. Law 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. It's easy to become too available, but that only makes you common and easy to access. Sometimes the best way to increase your value is by withdrawing a little. When you're not around, people start to wonder where you are, what you're doing, and why you're not present. Your absence increases the intrigue and respect people have for you. Key point: absence creates curiosity, which leads to respect and honor. Law 17. Keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Humans love predictability because it gives them a sense of control. To gain power, become unpredictable. Throw people off balance by acting in unexpected ways. If they can't predict what you'll do next, they'll start to fear you. This uncertainty makes others cautious and aware of your potential influence. Key point: unpredictability leads to fear, and fear leads to respect. Law 18. Do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. Building a fortress around yourself may seem like protection, but it isolates you from valuable information and allies. Isolation puts you in a vulnerable position as it draws attention and makes you an easy target. Instead, surround yourself with a network of trusted allies who can protect and inform you. Key point: isolation leaves you vulnerable. Stay connected and surrounded by allies. Law 19. Know who you are dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. Understanding your enemy and allies is essential. Everyone has different motivations and weaknesses, so using the same approach for everyone won't work. Some people are more dangerous than others. Be cautious before engaging with someone who might be vengeful, as they may come after you when you least expect it. Key point: knowing the right person to offend or not can save you from unnecessary conflict. Law 20. Do not commit to anyone. Independence is power. Don't fall into the trap of committing to people or causes that might limit your freedom. Staying unattached keeps you in control and allows you to choose your path without being influenced by others' expectations or agendas. Your independence will make others want to align with you. Key point: your strength lies in your independence. Never give up control over it. Law 21. Play the sucker to catch a sucker. Seem dumber than your mark. No one likes to feel outsmarted, but if you can make your enemy believe that you're less intelligent or capable than you really are, they'll let their guard down. This false sense of superiority will give you an advantage. Once they feel confident, you can outmaneuver them without them suspecting a thing. Key point: underestimate others, and they'll give you the edge to win. Law 22. Use the surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power. Sometimes, when you're weaker, it's smarter to surrender. This doesn't mean giving up, but rather giving yourself time to recover. While your opponent waits for you to retaliate, they'll grow frustrated and impatient. Use this opportunity to regroup and come back stronger than ever. Key point: surrendering isn't weakness. It's a strategic retreat that puts you in a position to win later. Law 23. Concentrate your forces. In life, it's better to focus your efforts on one powerful source than to spread yourself thin. Think of it like mining. Digging deeper in one rich vein will yield greater rewards than trying to tap into many shallow sources. This law teaches that power comes from concentration, not diversification. Key point: focus your energy where it will have the most impact for maximum return. Law 24. Play the perfect courtier. In some environments, success depends on mastering the art of political maneuvering. Being indirect, tactful, and knowing when to make a subtle move can elevate your position in any hierarchy. The most successful people in power know how to play the game without being too obvious about it. Key point: mastering the art of subtlety and tact can unlock immense power. Law 25. Recreate yourself. Society may try to impose its expectations on you, but you have the ability to reshape your identity. Never let anyone define who you are or what you can achieve. Create a persona that demands attention, and make sure you stand out with your strength, presence, and character. Key point: be the architect of your own identity, and never let society box you in. Law 26. Keep your hands clean. To maintain power, it's important to appear morally upright. Never let others see the dirty work you do to gain success. Let others take the blame for actions that might tarnish your reputation. Protect your image, and people will continue to see you as a leader. Key point: reputation is everything. Never let your actions stain it. Law 27. Play on people's need to believe. Create a cult-like following. Humans have a deep desire to believe in something greater than themselves. If you can provide that sense of purpose, you'll attract a loyal following. Offer hope, create a vision for people to follow, and show them the sacrifices they need to make to be part of something bigger. Key point: by tapping into people's desires to believe, you can build a powerful and devoted following. Law 28. Enter action with boldness. Boldness is contagious. If you're hesitant, others will sense your uncertainty and lose confidence in you. But if you act decisively and with purpose, others will follow your lead. Don't second-guess yourself. Take action with full confidence and conviction. Key point: boldness attracts attention and authority. Don't hesitate. Law 29. Plan all the way to the end. It's not enough to have a vision for the beginning of a task. Think through the entire process from start to finish. By considering the possible obstacles and challenges ahead, you'll be better prepared to handle them when they arise. Planning gives you the foresight to succeed. Key point: plan ahead, and you'll be ready for anything that comes your way. Law 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. The best way to impress others is by making your success look effortless. No matter how hard you work behind the scenes, your results should appear natural and easy. When people see how effortlessly you achieve, they'll be in awe of your abilities. Key point: let your success speak for itself. Make it seem effortless, even if it's not. Law 31. Control the options. Get others to play the cards you deal. When interacting with people, give them the illusion of choice. Let them believe they have control over the situation, while you're actually guiding the entire process. If you present them with two options, both leading to outcomes in your favor, they'll feel empowered by the decision. But in reality, the choice was yours from the start. It's like offering someone the lesser of two evils and letting them think they made the choice. Key point: control the options, and others will feel like they're making the decisions when you're the one in charge. Law 32. Play to people's fantasies. The truth can be harsh, negative, and difficult to accept. In some cases, it's better to avoid it and create a more appealing version. People are drawn to fantasies, to stories they want to believe. So, use their desires to your advantage. Tell them what they want to hear, what excites and motivates them, and present a version of reality they can believe in. Key point: people are often more attracted to what they wish is true, so feed their fantasies for influence. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Every person has a weakness, a vulnerability. It's impossible for anyone to be perfect or without flaws. The key to defeating an opponent lies in identifying their weakness and using it to your advantage. Whether it's a fear, a desire, or an insecurity, finding that thumbscrew gives you leverage in any situation. Key point: find people's weaknesses and use them to gain control over situations and individuals. Law 34. Be loyal to your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. If you want to be treated with respect and authority, you must act the part. If you behave confidently and with strength, people will perceive you as a leader. Just like a king who commands respect, your actions and demeanor must reflect the power you wish to have. Don't be meek or unsure. Demand the respect you deserve through your self-assurance. Key point: treat yourself like royalty if you want others to treat you the same. Law 35. Master the art of timing. Timing is everything. Never rush or act out of desperation, because doing so reveals weakness and lack of control. Instead, be patient, like a detective waiting for the right moment to strike. Waiting for the right time to act not only makes you appear in control, but also gives you an advantage, allowing you to make the most powerful impact when the moment arrives. Key point: patience and timing are your greatest tools for achieving success. Law 36. Disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge. If there's something you can't have, ignore it. Show no desire for it, and it will lose its power over you. The same goes for enemies. By ignoring them, you avoid giving them attention, and in doing so, you make them work harder for your focus. The more you ignore things you want but can't have, the more you appear strong and above petty desires. Key point: ignoring what you cannot have makes you appear powerful, while focusing on it only gives it more importance. Law 37. Create compelling spectacles. Your image is everything. The more grand and captivating your surroundings and actions are, the more people will be drawn to you. Use gestures, imagery, and bold statements to capture attention. These spectacles not only attract people to you, but also distract them from your true intentions, making them focus on the surface while you operate behind the scenes. Key point: the right spectacle keeps people focused on the image you present, rather than the deeper truth behind it. Law 38. Think as you like, but behave like others. To blend in, sometimes it's best to keep your true thoughts to yourself. When you're in a crowd, align yourself with the group's way of thinking. If you protest too loudly against the norms, people will see you as a disruptor, and worse, they might just ignore you or try to shut you down. Be subtle, and only reveal your true self to those who truly understand you. Key point: blend in when necessary, and reveal your true thoughts only to those who understand your purpose. Law 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. Always remain calm, no matter how chaotic things get around you. Emotions like anger or frustration can cloud your judgment and prevent you from achieving your desired outcome. If you stay calm, you'll have the clarity and control needed to move forward. Stir up confusion in others, and you'll be able to operate from a position of strength while they struggle to regain composure. Key point: calmness in chaos gives you power over others who let emotions control them. Law 40. Despise the free lunch. Remember this rule: anything truly valuable comes at a cost. When something is free, it often comes with hidden strings attached, and those strings can lead to problems down the road. Paying for something, even if it's a small price, brings confidence, and more importantly, it protects you from fraud. Embrace the power of paying for what you want, and you'll find that it reinforces your self-worth and builds trust. Generosity with your wealth doesn't just benefit others, it strengthens your position. Key point: anything worth having is worth paying for. Don't fall for free offers. Paying is empowering. Law 41. Avoid stepping into great men's shoes. Following in the footsteps of great people, especially those with massive success or influence, can be a trap. It's easy to feel overshadowed or fear their legacy. But here's the truth: you are capable of forging your own path. Don't compare yourself to their greatness. Instead, surpass it. When you surpass the legacy of those who came before you, your own power multiplies exponentially. Key point: create your own identity. Surpass the greatness of those before you to build your own legacy. Law 42. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. Powerful people often stir up trouble, leading others astray or creating chaos. The key to neutralizing their influence is to target the source of that power. If you can remove or neutralize the shepherd, the source of influence, the followers will scatter, losing their direction and purpose. Key point: to defeat a powerful figure, they take out their source of power, and the rest will lose their strength. Law 43. Work on the hearts and minds of others. Coercion, forcing people to act against their will, often creates resistance. Instead, the power lies in seduction, getting people to willingly align with your cause by appealing to their desires and emotions. Seduction is about understanding what makes others tick, their fears, desires, and motivations, and using that knowledge to win their loyalty. Key point: seduction wins loyalty and influence, while coercion only breeds resentment and resistance. Law 44. Disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. Mirroring your enemies can be an incredibly effective tool. By reflecting their actions, thoughts, and even their weaknesses, you confuse them, disarm them, and make them question your true intentions. It's also a way to mock or humiliate them without them realizing it. When you act like them, they're more likely to be drawn to you because they see themselves in you. Key point: use the mirror effect to disarm and confuse your enemies, making them unable to anticipate your next move. Law 45. Preach the need for change, but never reform too much at once. Change is vital, but too much change too quickly can unsettle people and make them resist. Introduce changes slowly and incrementally to respect the old while steering toward the new. People are more likely to accept change if it's introduced in a way that doesn't disrupt their routines too drastically. Key point: change should be gradual. Respect existing norms while introducing new ideas. Law 46. Never appear too perfect. Perfection can be a dangerous trait to display. While everyone strives for it, it's impossible to truly attain. If you appear too perfect, others may envy you, and envy often leads to sabotage. Instead, allow some vulnerability. People are more drawn to those who seem relatable and imperfect, and it makes them feel more at ease around you. Key point: showing imperfection makes you more approachable and less vulnerable to envy. Law 47. Do not go past the mark you aimed for. In victory, learn when to stop. It's tempting to push further after achieving success. However, going beyond the point of your original goal can create enemies and diminish your success. When you've reached your goal, stop. Too much success can alienate people and weaken your position. The key is to know when to stop and not overreach. Key point: victory requires knowing when to stop. Don't push past your goal and risk undoing your success. Law 48. Assume formlessness. Nothing in life is permanent, and everything can change in an instant. If you show your plans or intentions, you give your enemies the opportunity to attack. Be adaptable, flexible, and unpredictable. The more you show stability, the weaker you become. Instead, assume formlessness. Keep your plans fluid and always be ready to adapt. Key point: stay unpredictable and adaptable. Your formlessness is your strength. Final thoughts. Your reputation is everything. In a world where attention is power, never get lost in the crowd. Understand others, know their weaknesses, and use that knowledge to your benefit while keeping your hands clean and letting others take the blame when necessary. Stay humble, avoid giving others too much power, and always keep some things hidden. Your plans should have an end goal, and once you reach it, stop. Don't let greed or anger cloud your judgment. Key point: your reputation is your most valuable asset. Protect it and use it to gain influence and control. I hope these 48 laws provide you with the strategies you need to succeed in your life, career, and business. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this wisdom with others, and if you're interested in collaborating, reach out to us via email. Stay tuned for more empowering content.